with an Axis power that killed 25 million of your people or their ally, the best thing America has going for it is we are not German and we are not Japanese. And we're rich. So we can say, do business with us, because at least we're not those two things. And that may be one of the American trump cards in this arrangement.
So to speak.
So to speak.
Yeah. It just seems so odd. I mean, this is really a lot of theory. I mean, we kind of know this, but we don't really know this.
That's right. Well, this is businessmen who have the theory, but who are acting on it. And they are reporting actual conversations that they have heard of or have been party to in Germany.
It's not so much about guns after all. It's really about
butter.
Lots
of butter.
Yeah. Robert, thank you so much. It is 22 minutes after the hour, and still to come, critic Gene Siskel with beach movies you can watch on home video. Paula has much more coming up from Washington as we continue our coverage of the Bush-Gorbachev summit. Steve Kometko will be along a little bit later on with a look at a new movie that's getting lots of interest around the country. And we will have, of course, the record of who we are. And what else is coming up today? Plenty. Stay with us.
There are so many diets available. You know, you can buy books, you can drink liquids, you can do all of those things, but none of those things give people what is most important, and that is that one-on-one support. The counselors are always cheering them on, giving them the encouragement that they need. It's been so easy for them, so natural, that they don't realize they've really gone through a program for weight loss.
Announcing our summer special, only a $79 service fee. Call 1-800-76-JENNY.
Time to do it right.
3,600 seconds, 60 minutes.
1 hour. Time is money.
Time.
At the tone, the time will be 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock exactly.
Time to tell it like it is.
Time for the weather.
Time.
2 times the sports.
The place, Channel 2. More team, more time, more news. There's a time and place for the news. The 5 o'clock news on Channel 2.
It's a total, absolutely final clearance at New York Carpet World. These carpets already cut to $8.99. Final markdown $5.88. Another group, premium carpets that were sale priced to $12. Final markdown $6.88. Hundreds more, every excess carpet. Prices slashed without regard to cost or profit. To clear the decks, we'll give you padding free and credit free with no payments till $19.91. It must be a total sellout. It must be done by Saturday night. Hurry to New York Carpet World.
If you're in the trades or a do-it-yourselfer, for building materials, Logan Square is your one-stop shopping center. There's womanized or regular lumber, more lumber than you'll see anywhere. Logan Square manufactures Trocal vinyl windows. You get delivery in 1 week or less. They make railings, fences, awnings, doors, and are your largest siding distributor. With immediate delivery, you work while others wait. Professional installation and financing are available. Come to Logan Square or call 235-6661.
Good morning. It's Friday from the Channel 2 newsroom in Chicago. I'm Judy Moen. A summer-like day is ahead for the Chicago area on this first day of June. Right now it's 65 degrees at O'Hare, 65 at Midway, and 61 along the lakefront. It will be sunny and warm today with a high of 80, a little cooler along the lake. Tonight partly cloudy with a 30% chance of thunderstorms late in the evening and a low of 63. And the outlook for Saturday, warm, windy, and humid with highs in the 80s. Checking on traffic from WBBM News Radio 78, the outbound Eisenhower at Harlem is still slow because of an earlier accident, and the inbound Dan Ryan is heavy and slow. Topping our news, it's high noon for Mayor Daley on the issue of a new airport. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sam Skinner says the Daley administration in Chicago must agree by noon today to have a bi-state commission evaluate a proposed site near Lake Calumet for a third airport. If the mayor doesn't make up his mind in time, Skinner has indicated that he'll run his own site review. Daley has voiced doubts about whether the joint commission of officials from Indiana and Illinois would give Chicago's wishes a fair shake. There's good news for ComEd customers. The Illinois Supreme Court has ruled that a 1989 rate hike was unfair and is now ordering ComEd to refund $350 million to its customers. ComEd says it will not fight the decision. Officials say the average customer refund will be around $40, but the watchdog group known as the Citizens Utility Board says refunds could go as high as $70 a customer. And members of that group say the court decision sends a message to ComEd.
This is a tremendous victory for consumers. I think the Supreme Court has unequivocally told Edison that refunds are in order, that the stalling and delays have got to stop, and they've paved the way for a rate reduction for Edison consumers. This is a very good day for Edison customers.
No word yet on whether the refund will be paid by check or by crediting customer accounts. The Jewel Food Company is being slapped with a lawsuit accusing the company of discriminating against blacks. The lawsuit charges that a Jewel store in suburban Cicero routinely discriminated against blacks in job recruitment and hiring. That suit was filed in federal court by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission after a complaint from a black man who was rejected for a job. The EEOC examined store records going back 11 years. Jewel Company officials issued a statement saying that Jewel has an excellent track record in recruiting, training, and promoting minorities. Chicagoans of Lithuanian heritage are planning to have their say today at the summit meeting of President Bush and Soviet President Gorbachev. 7 busloads of Lithuanian Americans will arrive in Washington this morning. They hope to persuade President Bush to hold off on economic aid to the Soviets until Gorbachev allows Lithuania to go independent. And we'll be right back with more in just a moment. Please stay with us.
Americans are busy, yet somewhere between here and there in here, they find time to do a thing called eat. That's when those who know find a 7-Eleven. The only place they can grab a fresh deli sandwich and a super big gulp, or a quarter-pound Big Bite and a cup of fresh ground 7-Eleven coffee and still have time to enjoy them. You could take your appetite somewhere else, but those who know satisfy theirs at 7-Eleven, the sign of the times.
Catch all the excitement of NBA basketball this weekend on Channel 2. Your local Ford dealer, Quality People, Quality Products, is a participating advertiser.
2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 2 fruit top pancakes. Great breakfast, but I'm embarrassed to say it.
Rudy Tooty only $2.99 at participating Chicagoland stores.
Don't miss Monet in the 90s, the series paintings at the Art Institute, now through August 12th. Advance tickets through Ticketmaster outlets or call 559-0200.
In sports tonight, it's do or die for the Bulls as they battle the Pistons at the stadium in game number 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pistons are leading the Bulls 3-2, but the Bulls are undefeated at home with a 7-0 record. If a 7th game is needed, it will be played Sunday at the Palace. The Minnesota Twins stopped the White Sox winning streak with a 3-2 victory, and tonight the Cubs face the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, and the Sox host the Twins at Comiskey Park. And this morning, we'll finally meet the $42 million man or woman today. Illinois lottery officials say the winner of the $42 million lotto jackpot drawn May 19th has finally come forward and will be identified today. Lottery officials have said the winning ticket was purchased in the Chicago area. And by the way, this week's lotto jackpot is a comparatively modest $13 million. That's our news for now. We'll see you again at 8:25. Have a good morning.
Welcome back to CBS This Morning. I'm Harry Smith in New York.
Hi there, Harry. I'm Paula Zahn in Washington. You sound like your voice is 2 octaves lower today as mine is.
You must have left some cold germs on the show.
I did. I always do.
Work their way back to our place here in New York. We've got much in store this morning. What do you have up your
We're going to continue our summit coverage, of course. We'll be speaking with former Defense Secretary under President Reagan, Caspar Weinberger, about his view of the summit. And then a little bit later on, we're going to be talking to